Beatles once said, all you need is love. People talk so much about love, and we wonder, do people really feel loved? Is there love around us? Are we sharing the love? So we're going to ask random people on the street and see what they have to say about love. Really felt loved.
Right now.
Right now?
That thing right in front of me is my love, right here.
Your dog.
Yep, that's the most important thing in my life.
Awesome. And how do you show love to your dog?
I don't have to. That's the neat thing, is it's unconditional love. He knows that I love him just because.
And
our bond together is inseparable.
Yeah.
So the simple things are what we look for.
Yeah.
The leaves that are falling and stuff like this. The people that are touching one another, like that gentleman touching that lady right there.
Yeah.
That is the simplest things that I look at.
And when was the last time you really felt loved?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay!
It's been a couple seconds.
So you show love by giving a hug.
Sure.
And how do you think that we can, as people, share more love to other people?
Just get along.
Yeah.
Get along and let people be.
So we're asking people, when was the last time that they felt really loved?
Well, actually, when you're in a group, you feel more loved than, when you're more singled out, or put it that way, when you're more in a group.
And how do you show love to other people?
By just, commenting, like saying, how nice they look, or, if they need something, or, it's just a matter of being kind,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Kindness is, goes right along with it.
Every Thursday, okay? Every Thursday. I call it the Church of the Walls. It's called Loaves and Fishes. We're, and we meet as a family, We meet as a family, and we have dinner together, don't we, Greg? And we just absolutely love each other.
Do you mind if we ask you when the last time you felt really loved?
Well, right now.
Right now? Yeah. I love that. See, it's great.
Well, all the time I feel the love of Christ. But I'd say out of this whole city, one neighbor lady and her husband that we just said hello to before we walked, we went and said hello, and we went to see if they needed anything, and gave each other a hug and talked a bit.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was this morning.
How do you show love to other people, do you think?
Oh, wow. Being Jesus in action and an example in the unconditional love and positive regard that we have for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think prayer is a great love for all of mankind and all of God's creation.
Absolutely. So I think prayer might be a great way that our community could come together and love on each other, is by praying for one another.
Definitely. My
And
pleasure.
we hope, we can spread more love
Definitely.
around. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, thank
Love
you.
and peace.
Yeah, thank you.
God bless you.
You too.
Take care.
All right, you too. We're doing a documentary on love. We think there needs to just be a lot more love in our world. And so we're asking people, when was the last time that they felt really loved?
Every day. I have the best husband and kids in the world. They make me happy, they make me smile, just by being who they are. We get to be with each other.
And how do you show love to one another?
Well, the obvious hugs, kisses, nice comments, laughter, joking around with each other, whether it's teasing or not, and being there for each other.
Being there, I think that's really good. And how do you think, as a community, we can come together and show more love towards one another?
Stop being so selfish.
Yeah.
And self-centered. Get off your phone. Say
Yeah.
hello to people.
Yeah, that is true, right? How many people you
Talk
see
to
here?
talk to a human form.
Yeah.
Not to the tablet.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
Very
yeah.
cool. Thank you so much. I'm
You're
Dana,
welcome.
by the way.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle, nice to meet you. And this is my
Mark.
husband.
Hi,
Mark.
how are you?
And yeah, so good. I think those were really, it's been really interesting so far hearing what people have to say, but selfish and attached to the devices, Just taking time to say hi to people. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, it was so nice to meet you.
Oh, that is crazy.
when was the last time you really felt love?
I can say, well, my granddaughter called me the other day.
Yeah.
She's 2 years old. She has disabilities, and she doesn't talk as well as a 2-year-old. And she called and said, "How you doing, Papa?" And that lifted my spirits.
Yeah.
And I haven't had the time to really bond with her, except for, I think it was in June in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
So I have one daughter, let me get it right, 4 grandkids, 3 great-grandkids.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
That's last time. But I feel loved every day I wake up.
Yeah. And why is that?
Because I'm alive.
Yeah.
Beautiful to be alive.
Yeah. I think that we need more love in our world. Okay. So we're just asking a few questions, if you would mind.
He's a good talker. That's a good one to ask.
So when was the last time that you felt really loved?
Well, we've been married 40 years.
Oh,
As of
not
October
yesterday.
6th.
Oh, that's so nice.
So yesterday.
Yesterday, that's perfect. And how do you show your love to other people?
Try to, as a child of God, we have that responsibility, and that's part of our growth as Christians. And just saying hello, smiling at people,
Yeah.
trying to uplift people.
Yeah.
Just
Appreciate everybody for who they are.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
I like that, for sure. And how do you think as a community with Reno and how we can show more love to each other?
We just moved here a year ago. We think it's an incredibly loving.
Yeah.
Because everybody talks to you and everybody smiles.
Right.
Everybody says hello. I
Yeah.
think Reno does a great job.
I think from your
They really do.
grocery stores to your theaters to your whatever, people just seem very friendly.
We're asking people, when was the last time that you felt really loved?
About 3 seconds ago.
Yeah. And what happened 3 seconds ago?
Oh, I just get to be with my wife constantly. It's fantastic.
Aww.
No, seriously, I love this woman. When she smiles at me, I know, like, man, this girl loves me like crazy.
Yeah.
Being serious, for real.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
How do you think that we can show more love to other people and to our community?
I don't know. I feel like once, like, because I mean, there's things to do for people. You know, like we can raise money, you know, and for maybe this cause, or we can go feed the homeless, and there's needs that need to be met.
Yeah.
You know, which is good. If you do that, do that. But besides that, like I feel like we need to change the hearts of the people.
Yeah.
Because people are just too self-centered and
Yeah.
greedy, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what inspired this, is that there's so much hurt, and I think a lot of kids don't feel love for whatever reason, and adults, I mean, a lot of people.
Negative attention.
Yeah.
When they get attention is when they're in trouble. You know, when like same with animals, I see it every day. You know, people only give negative attention and then they act out negatively because that's the only attention they get. If people loved more, there would be a lot less hurt.
Yeah.
A lot less hurt.
Yeah. So what do you think? How can we show more, like as a community, how can we love each other?
What we need to do is spread love and stop only giving animals attention when they do something wrong. Same with children, not only yelling at them when they do something wrong, but telling them they're beautiful and that they're smart and they're important every day. And then there won't be school shootings. There won't be wrong in this world. That's what I feel. Give some good attention, and there'll be less negative in the world.
As a kid, you don't, you gotta be told that you're valuable and
Yeah, you're
worthy until you learn
important.
that. Yeah. So hopefully, we can make a difference in a change.
This is love.
Yeah.
That's what love is every time
And
she kicks.
It's scary to know that you're gonna bring a baby into this world.
Yeah.
And this is what's happening. It's like, yes, I don't want my baby to grow up like that.
You don't want to shelter her. You just gotta love her.
Don't you feel this amazing amount of love though for this person that you
Yeah.
never even met? Yeah.
I'm already tearing up thinking about like when I hold her for the first time and everything. I'm just excited. I'm nervous. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've never had a baby. I'm young. I'm 18, but it's like I feel like it's overwhelming. I never knew what happiness was till now.
Yeah. It's the ultimate love. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you feel that, then you're like,
Yes.
This horrible act, I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to show a lot of love, but how do you mend a broken heart?
yeah.
This man, from what it sounded like on the last interview that they had, on TV, the teacher, that he kind of squatted down to protect the kids, and he was facing a young kid that had a gun, shot and killed him. He was trying to talk him out of doing it, you know, and he then shot him, and then he shot the other 2 children, and they were brought to renown, and they were in critical. I think they've been updated, you know, a little bit, which is a good thing. But living in Nevada all my life, one of the things I know, even through the heartbreak of tragedy, which this is, you know, you never think it's going to happen here. You have your people, and it doesn't matter if you live at the top of the penthouse or you sleep on a park bench.
Yeah.
There is love. People's hearts do go out for that. I think a lot of that has to do with the Lord.
Yeah.
I really do. I know He's got His hand on every single person, including these people. So my message of love is Christ. Pray for these families that have lost so much. Yeah. It is extremely heartbreaking for them. I can't imagine getting that knock on the door if it was my child. We went through a war, and my grandson fought in that war, you know? Went over twice, and, you know, that's... He lost a lot of friends.
Yeah.
He himself, you
Yeah,
know,
for
was
sure.
involved in that. But,
You know, it's interesting that never more than now you hear people talk about God and Jesus when it comes to these times, and it's nice that so far 3 or 4 people have mentioned it
Yeah.
just unabashedly, even though
It's
it's not
really
sometimes
cool.
the most
he is
political
he
correct
is
thing.
the
you know.
center of my life. I'm not ashamed of my Christ, my Jesus. I am not. I know what I've been saved from. That's
Yeah.
why I love Him a lot.
Yeah.
These are my friends.
I
You
think
know?
that's really amazing.
That's why we have what we have. We have a little service, we have a prayer circle, and then we feed our people. And we do that on every Thursday. And then there's times when we just meet out here, and we get the opportunity to just love each other.
Yeah.
Because you never know, like these children today, and that man today, he's a hero. But his wife, if he's married,
Yeah.
and his children will never ever have the opportunity to hold their dad again, or husband again, or son again. Even the young man that did this, his family's got to be so heartbroken over this.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine being a parent?
No.
I cannot.
No.
And then you have the two children that are in the hospital, you
Yeah.
know, and what their families are going through. So, love, it's all around us because God is above and He's in control. He sees it all. He knows everything that's going on, and He will take care of the situation. We just keep holding hands and loving one another.
Yeah.
And it's called hugging.
Okay, update.
I can't even talk. It's really cool.
What? Okay, but you gotta talk to the recorder.
I know, I can't. I can't do it. So, it's really cool to hear people. We're right now at the park so far, and we'll go to some different places to see kind of the differences, but the people here really love each other. It's amazing. And you know, and they feel loved, and they're showing love to other people by giving them a hug or a meal or just spending time together. It's really, really awesome.
How'd that surprise you?
I don't know. I guess I wasn't really expecting people to. I wasn't expecting so much of the reference to God, which I think is really awesome. But I totally wasn't expecting it, and just the way that the people that we've met so far just want to be around other people, and they come down here to do that. I think it's really neat. It gives you hope.